حي على الفلاح.
Guys, where's Tupac right now? Where's Tupac right now? Go and tell me. He's dead. He's gone. Do you think Tupac thought that he was going to be gone at the age that he went? Yes or no? No? No. I'm sure he didn't. Tupac was, with all due respect to him, again, this is not because I'm against Tupac or this or that, but I actually watched the whole documentary on Tupac. A whole documentary on him. Tupac was a man who had, a beautiful body. He had a muscular body. He grew up in a normal sort of neighborhood in America. Normal for sort of black people. And those black people, they're oppressed. So naturally they grow up with this kind of mentality of being a victim. So he grows up and he's surrounded by these rap artists. So he becomes a rap artist himself. Now these rap artists, I've read upon these rap artists, and you've got to understand the psychology behind it. How they become famous is when they are able to put others down. That's when a rap artist will become famous. So you've got to become a master in cussing people. That's what it's about. Or you cuss yourself, you cuss your people, you cuss others, and you use your tongue with stuff and things that are for us in Sharia, it's haram. You've got to do all of that to make yourself get all eyes on me. Now, Tupac, if you actually look at a lot of his lyrics, there are swear words there and so on. So I'm not asking you to go into all of that. But what I want to say to you is that look at the mentality of this young man. This young man, all of a sudden, he starts to get fame. Because the way he's rapping, he's an intelligent guy. So he's able to use his tongue and he's able to get these lyrics in his head and write them out and say them in rap form in a way that people say, wow, yeah, go on. And they're giving him that, push on. The DJs are telling him to go on. And he gets into these situations where his crowds are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So he's going from one club to another club to another club until he finds himself like the big shots in the rap world. And Tupac's one of those where he's got his gold chains around him, he's got his gold, rings and diamond rings and whatever all on him, and he's what they call living the life. But you look at the body language of like doing all of that and this and that, yeah? It's arrogance, end of the day. It's arrogance. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to say, I'm greater. Like they'll pump the chest up, yeah, to show that I'm bigger, like you guys would say, yeah. And it's like you move your hands in a certain way, trying to say like you're like, or even like, putting the hand with the gun shape and like going like that to show that I'm above you. You're below me. That's the whole attitude. I'm greater than you. You're smaller than me, and you admit it. Now, of course, if you're going to be like Tupac, if you're going to be like that, or any of these rap artists, what you want to do is you want to do the same thing. It's like, yeah, you think you're bigger than me? Okay, I'm coming to sort of take you out. Now, one of them is going to lose. So yeah, there were many people who lost to Tupac, but some many times they have these swear words that are said to one another, bad swear words, to try and get one another down, because they've got to remain on top. All eyes on me, they've got to remain on top. And then what happens when you got a lot of money? What do? Well, you got all the girls. What happens with all the girls? You start to go, you have to get some drugs and other stuff in between. So without that, there's no fun, you understand? When you're in that life, when you're in that world, it's not just the big thing that you just made, you have to live the life, which means that you carry a gun around with you. You gotta, you carry a gun around you for your protection, because a lot of guys want to just put a bullet in your head. You got a bad mouth. You got a bad tongue. And Tupac, if you look at him, man, he used to swear at coppers, he used to swear at police, he used to swear at, general, he used to get on stage and start swearing, and he's like, loose, what are you going to do to me? What are you going to do to me? That's the attitude. I'm too big for you. I got too many followers. And this sense of arrogance gets inside where you're too high. And of course, like I said to you before, people are after you. People want to get you down. Now, I don't know what really happened by the end, because there's mixed stories about his life and why he got shot dead. There are mixed stories. But what I want to say is that there was a whole beef between the east side and the west side in America. You guys follow me or not? Guys, you follow me or not? Have I lost some of you or not? Are you with me? Yeah, that's good. So there's a whole beef between the west side and east side. And this happens on the streets of Glasgow. It's going to happen on the streets of London. It happens. What's that? That's my territory, and that's your territory. You stay there. Don't come here. Otherwise, I'm going to cut you up. Why are you doing this? Because you got this arrogance. Once arrogance gets inside you, you got to prove yourself to be the greatest from between all of you lot. Now, in between that, Tupac had made so many enemies because of his tongue. Those enemies were also after him. Other enemies. We don't know which enemies and who took him out and so on. But at the end of the day, he was the one who phrased "all eyes on me." And there were generations of young kids who started to say the phrase and say, "all eyes are on me." Now, where is Tupac? Tupac's gone. Once you're dead, you're gone. Have you got all eyes on me now when you're dead? Well, you haven't. And this is the big question to all the young people that are listening to this, is that you cannot have all eyes on me for too long. Because even in this world, if you have all eyes on me for a long period of time, by the time you're dead, who wants to look at you? Who wants to be with you? I mean, imagine a man dies. Imagine amongst us, there's one guy who's, we all love, we all look up to. He's got everything. Oh man, he's got the body, he's got the lyrics, he's got the tongue, he's got the intelligence, he's got the money, he's got the generosity. Whatever you want to say, he's the best guy around, right? For us to look up to him. Now imagine he's around us, and what happens is that we basically, we admire this person. The moment this person is dead, imagine he just dies here. Which one of us wants to keep this guy in our house? This dead guy. Which one of us wants to take him home and say, you know what, man, I feel sorry for him, man. And I'm going to keep him alive, man. I'm going to as in he's dead, yeah, but I'm going to keep him in my house here and just look at him and admire him. Which one of us is going to do that? Which one of us will pick him up, take him to our house here, lie him down here, and say, you know what, he's going to stay there. I miss him, man. Let him just stay there. What's going to happen within a few hours or a day or two? What's going to happen? Sorry, gone? He's going to rot. He's going to smell. Even if you froze him and you kept him, what are you going to do with a frozen dead body? Looking at a frozen dead body. That body is waiting to decompose. My friend, all eyes are on me are not on you anymore when you're gone. All these people out there who are making themselves look big in front of everybody else, eventually it's gone. If it's not gone because they lost their wealth, or they lost their beauty, or they lost their power, or they lost their intelligence, or they lost their agility, or they lost some skill, if it's not gone because of that, it's gone because of their deaths. It's gone. And Allah says in the Holy Quran, وَلِلَّهِ عَاقِبَةُ الْأُمُورِ. Allah has the final say in everything. Allah has the final result in everything. What your final stage is the beginning of how Allah is going to see you in a new world. And you've got to realize that this is reality. So this Tupac and the other people who make these songs and so on, they're at the top today, my friend. Tomorrow they're gone. Tomorrow they're gone. And Allah has told us a reality in the Quran. He said, what? He said, وَلَا تَمْشِ فِي الْأَرْضِ مَرَحًا. He said, don't walk on this earth as one who is displaying arrogance. Don't walk on this earth. Allah saying this, the funny thing is, whose earth is it? Whose earth is it? Come on guys, whose earth is it? Allah's earth.
حي على الفلاح